In tonight's episode, we enter the world of Star Trek Online. We take on some Borg invaders, both in space and in an invading ship, and we benefit from an unexpected wartime promotion. Please join me, the Adipose, Captain Addy T-Pose, for Star Trek Online, Episode 1. Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to Star Trek Online. These will be the adventures of Ensign Addy T-Pose, and I do thank you for joining me on these adventures. This is a blind playthrough. This is an older game, but so I've read around a little bit about it, and so I kind of know some things of what to expect, but I don't. A lot of this is going to be as new to me as it is to you. I'm playing the tutorial, so we've been just plunged into what seems like some sort of emergency situation. The horns are going off, and there's some chappie over there waving their hands frantically, so I'm assuming that we're going to need to go over there and talk to them, but there are some interesting little guns around. Oh, and someone just transporting in over there. I'm playing as a human. There were some interesting kind of aliens to go with, but I thought I would be a little bit more traditional and let everyone else do the alien stuff, and I'll kind of stick as a member of the Federation. Chief Security Officer, the Borg are attacking, and Captain Taggart needs all hands to battle stations. I need you to get to the bridge to help me coordinate our efforts with the Captain. Waypoints will guide me towards my next objective. Okay, so that's the big yellow splodge on the map. Press M and look for the orange circle on your map. Press M now. There we go. So I'm assuming I'm the bit where it says Adipose, and I need to move a little bit far forward. The graphics are a little bit low resolution there, but okay. Captain Taggart, attractive man. This is the captain speaking. All hands to battle stations. Repeat. All hands to battle stations. A large fleet of Borg ships. Borg? In the tutorial? Oh, attacking the Vega colony. Federation ships are rallying to the defense and we're moving to assist. Ensign Adipose, report to the bridge. Okay, so where am I going now then? I am facing the wrong way completely, so it's got to be that way. Actually, does the map point the way I was facing or the way that I had the camera? I think it's the way I had the... Let's have a look. If I just turn myself around, how does the map change? It's the way I've got the camera, so that looks like the right way now. Oh, are we going to have our first experience of a turbo lift or something like that? Seem to have kind of gone past the door. I'm losing a battle with a map here. In we go. You use the turbo lift. Press F. Okay. Takes me into it's like Willy Wonka's great glass elevator. Ooh, this is cool. This is the bridge of the ship. Oh dear, and there's a Borg cube out there. A little bit scary. Oh, that's very cool. The little red alert stuff. Everything's flashing red. We're clearly about to die, probably, but it's quite cool to be here just to experience it. Hey, I want to sit in the captain's chair. Hey, there's some guy in my chair. Hey, Captain, how you doing? This is a big bridge as well. This is surely a lot bigger than they had on, like, the old Enterprise stuff. Hey, Captain, how you doing? Ensign Adipose, you're just in time. The Borg are attacking Vega Colony. Our orders are to join the fleet that was fighting the Borg, but we may be too late. The USS Kitoma is supposed to be coordinating the defense. Hail them, we need to know what's going on. Use one of the consoles. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of, I'm Uhura, basically. Objects that you can flash with will... Objects you can interact with will flash. Wow, that's quite a spectacular flash going on there. I think if consoles do that, that's probably worrying. Oh, that's quite cool there. If you look at them, if you just look at the guys at the distance, they're actually chatting away about evasive maneuvers and things that they are kind of doing together. That's pretty cool. Now let's put myself in the. I think I'm in Worf's position here, but I guess if I'm communicating, I'm doing a bit of a kind of a Hoshi Uhura type thing. Ensign Adipose did it, sir. He managed to use the button on the console. We're getting a response from the Kitoma. Captain, the signal is not coming from the bridge. Patching it through now, sir.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
That's pretty cool. Emergency holograms like Voyager style. So we've got Borgs, but not normal Borgs.
Contact with the bridge, and main engineering is under assault. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions. I don't know how much longer we can hold the ship. We must send help immediately.
Okay, Cameron, what are we going to do? We cannot allow the Borg to take the Katoma. We will move to defend her until more help arrives. Ensign Adipose, I have a job for you. Think you're ready for a mission? Hell yeah. I need you to beam over the Katoma. Oh, sorry, that's still him speaking. I need you to beam over to the Katoma and assess the situation. Find the officer in charge, help the crew if you can. Good luck, Ensign. I'm counting on you. Go to the transporter. Okay. Well, we can have a proper nerd moment if we get to beam across to an invading alien ship and so on. Let's take the turbo lift to the transporter. Hey, people and other people. There's the transporter. Very, very cool. Talk to the transporter chief. Where's O'Brien? You're not O'Brien. Who the hell are you? Some girl. Ensign Adipose, we're sending you to the USS Katoma to investigate the situation aboard. The only one talking about the Katoma is their emergency medical hologram, so no doubt he'll be obnoxious and annoying. So we're beaming you directly to the auxiliary medical bay. We're picking up weapons far nearby. Be careful, someone is still fighting over there. Good luck. Keep your head down. Be safe. Don't worry about us. Okay, no, I'm going to be worrying about myself if I'm beaming over to where the Borg ships are. Oh, wow. We get to stand in the transporter thing. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here and wiggle a little bit, make sure I'm ready. Okay, beam me up, Scatty, whoever you are. That was cool. Little bit of a nerd moment there. I have just beamed across and then seen a little loading screen of my own. Oh, and it tells me what it's loading as well. Whoa! Cutscene! And that looks like the Borg. Surely tutorials can't put you versus the Borg. Oh, I suppose if they're behind a big glass. If they're behind a big glass screen, that could be a possibility. Oh dear, there is a bit of a war going on out there. So what do I need to do? Oh dear, people are injured. Oh, we've got some Andorians over here. And we've got possibly a human, although it kind of looks fairly alien-like. Oh, go! They've put this poor Andorian here just on a box. Poor little chappy. Okay, so here's our emergency hologram. Can I walk through him? Oh, I can! I can walk through the hologram! That's a cool little attention to detail thing. Very, very nice. Okay, talk to EMH.
Help at last.
Hi.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Okay. That was an important thing to say.
Ensign. Much of the Kittimer's crew was injured in the initial Borg assault.
Uh-huh.
None of the crewmen assisting me have medical training.
Useful.
Maybe you will be more useful. I assume you passed basic medical training at the academy.
I practiced mouth-to-mouth on lots of the female cadets. Does that count?
Use your tricorder to scan one of the patients. Your data will be uploaded to me automatically. There are advantages to being a hologram.
And disadvantages if you can't actually scan your patients.
Report back to me.
Okay, let's scan this one because it's a girl. I will scan her using the scan button here. There's my little tricorder. Yep, she's definitely dead. And having some... She's kind of vomiting on the floor there. I did what you asked.
Bad, Ensign. You show some talent for medicine.
That's true. I pressed the button on the tricorder.
And apply yourself. Someday you might be almost as skilled as I am.
You don't actually exist, though, do you?
Lieutenant Thelis is working on restoring the computers and auxiliary control.
Uh-huh.
He needs assistance. Report to him for new instructions.
Okay.
I will stay connected to you via comm badge until the situation is under control.
Thanks, EMH. There seems to be some sort of alien in the background repeatedly pointing at the ceiling. He's just stopped because I've just mentioned it. But if you want, replay the video. There was an alien in the background just pointing up in the air. Right, report to Agent Thelis across the hall in auxiliary control.
Gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies.
Right.
I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power.
That's generous of you.
There is an 88.
Yeah. Shut up. Right. Okay. You can finish telling me how great you are. Right. I need to go and find Lieutenant Thelis. Oh dear. There's some Borg Borg that are shooting each other repeatedly, and just standing there looking at each other. That's not as scary as it might have been if they were actually doing something. Oh no! Well, there is someone getting shot and dying repeatedly. Oh dear. Right, let's leave them to it. Oh, hello. If you want me to take those down, that might be a little bit problematic. You look very bored. Ensign, I can't fix these computers and deal with the Borg too. If you help me, we'll get them off the ship for good. I don't know why the Borg are acting this way. Some are vicious and others just stand there. It's kind of what you're doing, though, isn't it? If I had to guess, I'd say their programming has a glitch. It's almost like they're not complete. Oh, okay, so this is not Borg. This is like tutorial Borg that aren't quite working properly. Fair enough. Let's use the transporters. Target those Borg for beam out using one of the consoles. Once you've stored the Borg patterns, you can rematerialize the Borg into the hull breach and send them into space. That's pretty cool. I'm going to beam your candy asses into space. Because this is Star Trek. And that's the kind of thing we do. We don't kill people in boring, interesting, shooty ways if we can possibly, whack them out of an airlock. Bye! Good work, Ensign. Now you can rematerialize them in the hull breach. Let them assimilate vacuum. Go through the door behind me, use the consoles by the hull breach. Okay. Does feel a little bit alien, though, this, if I'm going to be shoving it out an airlock. The door behind you. Which is the door behind you? That's probably the door behind you. And it's the one with all the big, kind of big green stuff. Anyone around? Nope, just me. That's a hull. The whole ship is shaking. Okay, what are we gonna do? Yeah? Oh, did I just fail to use the console? Okay, I have to hold it down. Fair enough. Failed mission number 1. Now what? There they are. Hee-hee! Out they went! That was pretty cool. Good job on taking care of those Borg. Commander Davis and main engineer need some assistance, and I can't leave these computers till the diagnostic is finished. I'll patch him through to your comm badge. Hey, big forehead scar dude. The Borg really did a number on us, Ensign. Weapons, shields down, life support is emergency power, and I can't erase anyone on the bridge, zombie dude. So it's up to us to get the ship operational again. Think you can handle it? Sure. You guys are really bad if you can't actually solve any of your own problems when you're all just standing around. I'm getting some odd board activity from the deck below you. Needed someone to check it out. Okay, no problems. I'll investigate the situation. I can do that. When you say strange Borg readings, that effectively just means there will be Borg there. As far as I can tell, the Borg are up to something in that section, blocking the communicators. Keep an eye out for any devices that the Borg may be installing in the area. Okay. Press B to enter shooter mode. A shooter game? Call of Duty? Battlefield Star? Oh, I've got my phaser. I've got a phaser. That's very cool. Okay. Okay, so now it's actually moving. I've got like a first-person shooter type dynamic here. And I can actually fire my phaser. Dead. That wall will never bother anyone ever again. And it looks like I've got some sort of alternative fire. Oh, and it looks like it's got a cooldown as well. Okay, to attack an object, move your reticule until it goes red. Right. And I can fire using the left mouse button. Yeah, let's blow Borg stuff up. Yeah, let's blow that up as well. Kaboom. Destroy Borg devices 2 out of 3. Okay. Explosions damage Borg. Well, there's a Borg. There's the device. And I shot him instead of the thing. No, shoot the device, shoot the device! Ah, you... Well, that didn't really work, did it? I blew the Borg across the room. Go away. Die. Yeah, I am TheAdipose, killer of Borg. Take the turbo lift to deck 3. Okay, is that... Okay, we've got a little map at the top of the screen with an exclamation mark directly in front of us, so I'm going to assume that means go this way. Press H to holster or unholster my weapon. Why would I want to put my weapon away? Surely that's kind of suicidal, but there you go. Okay, I've put it away. I wonder if that means I can, like, run faster or something. Any other Borgy chappies around? No, looks like once again I have rescued the entire ship. Engineering is just ahead. Follow the hell. Follow the hell? Follow the hall. And you can't miss us. Please hurry. The Borg are starting to overrun our position. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, and there's more of them. Weapons have at least one special attack. By default, special attacks can be used by pressing the right mouse button. Okay, there we are. Did that stun? Is that some sort of, like, stun or something? If you're surrounded by enemies, try using Palm Strike. Okay, blap. That wasn't everything I hoped and dreamed. Let's try that one again. Blap! Oh, yeah! And then strange beams from the top. Okay. Let's try the alternate. I wonder if I can use cover like I would on, say, like Battlefield, or is this too much of an MNO for that kind of thing? That right mouse button seems to stun them or something. I don't know what to call it. Is that the right word in MMO technology? I must admit, I'm not an MMO guy at all. I am more here for the nerdiness of the Star Trek stuff than the mass multiplayer online element. But then again, that might make it quite cool, so I'm not going to be constantly comparing it to other stuff. Oh, I have a personal shield to protect me from harm. To refill its power, look for cover. I wonder if there's like a crouch button if this is a first-person shooter. If there is, it's not control. Ah, we do have one. It's C. Okay, I'll need to redefine my controls at some point, or I'm going to get very confused. And as I continue to shoot the wall, yeah, I make sure everything's so dead that the walls don't even survive either. Where am I going? Get to main engineering. Okay, I'm trying. Hello, Borgy peoples. Oh, I got extra points for flanking them. Okay, so I guess that means if you shoot them in the butt from behind. Ah! Stunned. Yeah. Hey, that's not fair. They're kind of appearing out of nothingness. Ah! I can't see anything. The Borg are making the final push. Head down the ramp, take a position by the battlefield, help us stabilize engineering. Just fight the Borg. Okay, I'm fighting the Borg. And as they walk slowly towards me, I knock them out of existence. Hooray for you, strange fat alien! And hooray for you, cowardly man that's hidden himself behind loads of stuff. You've got a turret! And a machine laser! And you're not actually looking at the target, you're just staring at your own gun. Never mind. Right. Go down the... Oh, hang on, what's the mission? Go down the ramp to the barricade. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm actually defending the wrong barricade. That's fairly embarrassing, that. During combat, you can use aim mode to do more damage. Press X to aim, press X again to stop aiming. Aim mode. Okay. I can get a defensive... Oh, I missed it. I didn't read the last bit. Something about crouching. So let's crouch. I'm now crouching, and these guys are all on my side. Ah! Blap, blap. And stunned and dead. That's really not helpful when I'm shooting the Borg to appear in front of me. Thanks for all your help, Ensign. The Borg are still here, but now our internal sensors are back online. We can locate and isolate them. We would have lost the ship to the Borg without me. And you might actually kill me in a minute because the Borg are all around me. Unfortunately, the Borg hit your ship too. We need to get you back there. The door to the transport room is behind me. You may need some assistance on your ship, so I'd like to send one of our officers over with you. Fair enough. There are several specialists in the transporter room who can explain more about bridge officers to you. Thank you again for your help, Ensign. Chief Sherman. Chief Sherman? Bizarre name. Will transport you to the ship. Head east around the warp core, blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, go somewhere and do something. Ah, Borg in your face! I may have shot the guy on my team, but that's... Ah! Right, where am I going? Where am I going? Somewhere around here. Probably. Hello, guys! And some dead dude. Oh, having a little chat about the strange type of Borg we've got here. Hey, Chief Pym! Sounds like a drink. Vega Colony needs help. It sounds worse. It sounds like they're having a worse time with the Borg than we are. You've been a big help to us. So Commander Davis asked me to find a junior officer to join you when you beam down to the planet's surface. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of planet hopping in Star Trek Online. I thought this stuff was all like space battles, but sounds like we actually get to do some of the episodic stuff as well. I'd like you to talk to the officers here to learn a little bit more about the career paths. When you're ready to go, a junior tactical officer will return to the USS Belgrano with you. Okay. Now, I picked the tactical route myself. You could choose tactical, engineer, or science, and I went kind of tactical because I thought it might be good to try and do some kind of blasting. So I guess these are the alternative ones. So engineering was the other one I was considering because I thought it might be good to be able to have shields and stuff. I'm the engineering duty officer, and I've got a green face and a big hole in my head to where my brain used to be. Commander Davis said you might need another hand, and he asks me to explain about engineering officers. We engineers have advanced technical skills that are available both in space and ground combat. We know how to use Starfleet technology to its best advantage and beyond, and you are incredibly arrogant. We can make your ship take less damage, that's quite cool, repair systems quickly, and even do a few tricks that aren't in the Starfleet operations manual. On the ground, we disassemble enemy technology, build force generators, and do all sorts of tricks and hacks. Well, that does sound pretty cool. I would quite like an engineering officer, or maybe I should even have been one. But let's put my gun away, because I seem to be kind of scaring the local populace. In fact, I'm going to even turn off this like shooting mode thing that we had. Okay, so let's talk to the oh, it's actually a Vulcan science officer. I'm going to have to get myself a Vulcan science officer. Can't have, like, no stinking Andorian as my science officer. Hello. From what Command Devs have told me, I understand you wish to know more about science officers. Yes, I do. Science officers are essential to Starfleet's mission of exploration and diplomacy. We research, heal, and innovate using our knowledge and creativity. Vulcans, well known for their creativity. We know how to use technology to control and control the enemies. That's quite cool. We can ensnare an enemy ship with a tractor beam, find cloaked ships, and even use hollow projectors to confuse our foes. That does sound kind of cool. And a tactical bridge officer, who's at the moment seems to be kind of unconscious, but hey, it's a girl, so it's got to be good. Commander Davis says you need personnel, so you're the tactical officer. Right. Tactical officer skills are specialised for combat both in space and on the ground. Phaser, fist, photon torpedo. We're the ones that get the job done, so Starfleet can explore and learn in safety. We can increase the damage done, we can fire salvos of torpedoes. This stuff sounds cool! She's going to be blowing stuff up! And if I'm a tactical one as well, then we're both going to be blowing stuff up. Hello, Chief Pim. Sorry, my bad. Am I ready to return to my ship? Scroll down to see the available rewards. You will receive a tactical bridge officer for your crew. As I play it, you'll receive other opportunities to recruit other bridge officers. Okay, so I've got some skill points. Loads of them. Expertise, 180 of them. And a tactical officer candidate. An Andorian female. Okay. Sounds like I need your help back along the aboard the USS Belgrano. Yeah, I named my ship the Belgrano. If you don't know what the Belgrano is, look it up. I'm being funny, or I'm trying. I'll use the transporter pad to beat you back to your ship, and also being the officer who selected, I didn't select anyone, aboard to meet you there. Stand on the transporter pad, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Talassa. So she's my Andorian tactical officer. I can change her name and uniform for no extra cost. We'll better do that. You may make this change after you complete the tutorial. Okay, yeah, well, we might do that a little bit later. Call her something that I can actually pronounce. Why are they giving me the injured officer? I mean, this is a bit like kind of going, yeah, you're good, you're injured. Yeah, take her! I'm feeling a little bit neglected here by my Starfleet buddies. Okay, let's beam back to my ship. Hey, everyone, Ensign Addy's back. Might have just saved the day, you know. I'm hip, I'm cool. Might maybe an individual promotion, maybe, you know, some whatever currency we have in this game. Oh, we're in space! And we've completed some stuff, and there's Talassa with her cool little Miley Cyrus haircut, and her un-Miley Cyrus-like antennae. Maybe Miley Cyrus should get antennae, that could be cool. I'm getting status reports from all decks, sir. The Borg attacked while you were helping to save the Kitoma ensign. We have casualties throughout the ships, weapons are on lifeline, and... The Borg were... ... It looks like they deliberately targeted officers, sir. The captain and the senior staff are all among the casualties, ensign. If these reports are correct, you are the highest-ranking officer aboard the Belgrano. That makes you the acting captain. Well, first of all, let's have 10 seconds of silence of mourning for the captain that was there before. Maybe not 10 seconds, that's a lot of video time, but... With the captain! That's very cool. Just call me Captain Burke. Jonathan Archer, step aside. Adipose is here. Oh, she's calling me Captain. That's exciting. There's a message coming in from the hospital ship, sir. It's the USS Seacole. Seacole? Who names themselves Seacole? Anyway, would you like me to put it on screen? I have no option but to say yes. Hello, incredibly worried person. Hello, Captain Alcott. Yep. Hello, USS Belgrano. Good to see you still have engines. That's not very, happy. It's not like a very positive thing to say. Good to see you. I'm not completely dead. We are conducting a search and rescue operation here, and we could use some help. She's got kind of the shakes going on there. She probably needs a bit of, a cigarette or something. We're still getting life signs from 4 other ships, but our transporters are down. Our shuttlecraft is doing their best, but your ship's larger transport capacity could make the rescue efforts go much faster. Okay? We'll be waiting for you to bring the survivors to us on the Seacole. We're on the side of the asteroid nearest the planet by the green navigation beacon. Get close enough to each shift to beam the survivors off and take them to the Seacole. Right, hang on. We can get underway at any time. Since this is your first command, are you familiar with maneuvering the ship? No, I'm not. How do I do that? Pick a topic. Ship movement. Well, the music's very, very dramatic for me learning how to fly a ship. In space, you'll often need to see what's going on. Click and hold your right mouse to move the camera. Okay, there's the camera. To engage your throttle, use the slider. I assume that's that. Or use E and Q. Okay, so that's on my hand. To steer your ship, use left and right mouse buttons. It'll turn to face the direction your camera is pointing. I wonder if that means press left or left and right, like at the same time. You can also use WAS and... Oh, that's easier. If I can use keyboards to steer, let's do that. Okay. Ship interaction. Interact by pressing F. Well, let's get underway then. Start your ship by increasing X with the throttle. Okay, here we go. Oh! This is very cool. I've got a tip. Oh, that was that. It's just the same thing. This is very cool. I've got my own ship. Look, I'm steering my ship. It's like I'm learning to drive, except actually it's a starship. Has to be said, though, my starship looks like... It's kind of like the Reliant. If you've seen Wrath of Khan, I think I seem to be flying the Reliant, which was like the bad ship. But that's cool. I've got a little, like, you know, the disc thing that all starships have. Little kind of flaming butt and stuff. Fly forward seems to be my instruction. Okay, let's raise the throttle. This is cool! I've got a little starship. I mean, granted, all the other starships are kind of dead. But that's alright. Right, where am I going? To get close, beam survivors from the USS Kelvin, interact, get close to the object, press the F key. Some interactions may require you to bring your ship to a stop in order to complete them. Okay. Hi, Kelvin, I'm here. Wow, you've been kind of blown up a lot. Surely this is close enough. That's pretty close to the Kelvin. Oh, apparently I can do that already. Beam survivors from the USS Oakland. Where's the Oakland? Can I do it from this far off? Oh, I can do it this far off. Haha, that's pretty cool. Right, next. From the USS Burr. Right, that's over there. So let's start up the old engines again, and off we go. Oh, that's quite far away. That thing's really fizzing. That looks like it's about to blow. I assume these are the same tips I had before. Tip throttle. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Beam survivors from the Boar. When travelling long distances, press Shift R to engage full impulse. Use Shift R to disengage when you are close to your destination. Full impulse drains power. Okay. And I can also steer my ship by pressing both mouse buttons. That's quite cool, actually. Just letting the camera kind of steer the ship. So if I kind of face that way, the ship will kind of turn to face it. What was this full impulse thing? Shift R? Oh, that's also that. So here we go. Okay, so... Oh, let's not crash into that. They won't love me forever. Shift R, how about that? Oh, wow. Okay, that's quite a lot faster than I was going before. Oh, I'm going to fly into something. I'm going to hit an asteroid or something. But you got to go that fast. Right, beam survivors from the USS Montreal, which is over there. Okay, we'll head over to the Montreal. At incredible speeds. Ensign, nice work. Battlefield promotions are rough. Yep, and so's learning to steer next to a huge meteor. You have our coordinates. Fly over, transport the survivors directly to our 6th bay. We are prepared for their arrival. So back to the sea coal. Okay, let's turn off the throttle. Transport survivors. Click on a target to select it to focus my camera on it. Okay, I've tried selecting it. I've transported survivors. The survivors are aboard. Thank you for your efforts, Belgrano. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime you need someone to fly around and press F, I'm your man. You guys had the same face. Did you see that? Those two guys, kind of different aliens, different species, but the same face. Something suspicious is going on. Captain, we're receiving a hail from the USS Renown. I'll put it on the main view screen. Hey, that's kind of overstepping her authority there. I never said she could do that. USS Belgrano, this is Captain Voklok of... Voklok of the USS Renown. I take it I'm speaking to the surviving officer in command. Hi, that's me. I'm Captain Addy T-Pose, but you can call me Addy T-Pose. I will get to the point then. The Borg are on the move. Structural damage to the Renown's warp core has put us out of action. Well, you're pretty screwed then. You're not a very good captain. However, we have sufficient supplies and equipment to repair your ship's shields and weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot my ship had been wrecked as well. I suggest that we do so that you and the Belgrano can get back into the fight. Fight? I'm not so sure. It's the only logical course of action, he says. Maneuver my ship to the USS Renown on the other side of the asteroid. Well, it's not exactly on the other side of the asteroid. It's more like directly in front of me. Okay, there's the whole full impulse thing again. He seems to be spilling green kind of bile into space. Okay, commence repair and resupply. Weapon systems! Oh yeah, are back online, sir. Incoming message from the Sequel. Captain Alcott says they will have the rescue efforts under control, be able to handle it from here. Good. Captain the Renowned has sent us the coordinates of several damaged Borg probes. Borg probes? Borg probes. They need to be finished off before they can regenerate. Weapons are armed and ready. Do you want to set me a course for the probes? Hell yeah! We're going to take out some Borg probes. Anyone else worried? Anyone else concerned that maybe, you know, one of those big cube things might turn up, blap us in the face a little bit? Well, that's pretty cool. The sun there looked like it was kind of reflecting off the ground. Like the disc, and that's a Borg cube. I see Borg cube. Captain, the Renowned's information was accurate. We've got several damaged Borg probes. With our weapons back online, we can finish them off. Since this is our first command, we'd like to go over ship's combat. Yeah, tell me all about it. Okay, 10 kilometers to fire. Each weapon has a firing arc. Hover your mouse over a weapon to see its firing arc. Okay. We have fore and aft phases, or arse phases as they're known. Try turning sideways to your enemy to shoot them both at once with a broadside. That's quite cool. That's a little bit like Master and Commander, you know, maybe face to, you know, not full on front to the enemy, to the side. Firing enemy weapons. Click the icon for that weapon in your action bar or press the number on the keyboard. Weapons may have a recharge time. Okay. Okay, destroy damaged probes. Well, there's one kind of in front of us here, which I have now selected. Pressing the space bar will fire all available phases. Pressing control and space bar. Oh dear, I'm going too fast. Get too fast. Stop. Right, I didn't realise I was going quite that fast. Let's turn myself to that whole broadside thing. Oh yeah! The first thing Captain TheAdiposeTV ever takes down. Wow, that was quite an explosion. Was there a second one there? I wonder if there's like a target nearest enemy type thing. There looked like there was one damage probe. There we go, there's one. Okay, let's head over there. Let's take my throttle back up to full. And let's get ready to fire. And what did they say about torpedoes? Control and space for torpedoes. Blap! Fire torpedoes! I must say, this is very, very cool. Firing phases, firing torpedoes, flying my ship. I like this a lot. I have good news and bad news, Captain. The good news is the long-range sensors are operational. Hurrah! The bad news is they've detected renewed activity in the Borg ships near Viagra. They're regenerating. We can't let them get back to full strength. Warp to active Borg ships and destroy 2 probes. Sounds to me like the difficulty level is about to get higher. Although, surely there were loads and loads and loads of other Borg ships where I just was. So if we're trying to finish things off, we probably should have stayed. But hey, it's the tutorial, I'm not going to moan. We've arrived! Surely that planet is Earth. Or a very pixelated Earth, at least. There are several active Borg probes in range. Okay, your orders, sir. Well, let's blow them up. Your ship has 4 shields. Okay. Keep your strongest shield facing an enemy and protect damage shields so they can regenerate. You can... I was reading that! How can I possibly take anything down now? Ah, man. Fire torpedoes! Fire phases! Fire the other phases! Well, let's just hope that thing didn't have lots of vital information, because I wasn't able to read it before it vanished. Right, there's another one. Let's set our throttle to full and prepare to fire. So everything's now gone a little bit quiet. There's lots of other ships around. I wonder if these are humans or AI stuff. Oh, there's quite a few probes over there. And that probe looks like it's heading off. Let's say ally. Ally. I wonder if ally is... if that necessarily means friendly ally, human ally, or just generic ally. Right, I'm gaining on this probe. We've got some stuff in there. Assign technical torpedo high yield. Let's press that and see what happens. That seems to have turned off my torpedoes. Oh, I'm getting shot. Let's take down the shields. Turn down the throttle. Let's do that whole broadside thing. Broadside! Fire both of my phases. Oh, his shield's down to red. They're gone. See if I can line up the torpedoes. Or he might be dead already. Torpedoes! Fire! Your ship has both phases and torpedoes. Phases, wow, very green. Works best against shields, while torpedoes work against the hull. Yes, I think that's what I expected. Right, I need to destroy another probe. There's a probe. Let's destroy it. Did that count as me destroying it, or does someone else destroy that? I don't think I can necessarily claim full responsibility for destroying that. Okay, let's turn up our throttle again. Which way shall we go? That one kind of looks a little bit by itself, so let's head over there. Let's go for the whole full impulse thing. Hi, probe. Fire! Let's see if we can swing around and do that broadside thing. Fire phasers! And I suppose if I keep turning... Did I get that one? Yeah, I did! Well, we are just the greatest starship captain of all time. Good work, Captain. Short-range communications operational, and we are receiving a message from Commander Kelly. Hey, Commander Kelly! Looking forward to meeting her. The commander leading the ground task force at the Vega colony. I'll put it on screen. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Oh, it's a dude. That's really disappointing. I'm okay with it, though. Hey, Commander Kelly, and your unspeakably large forehead. Hey, we'd heard your ship was destroyed protecting the Katoma. I'm glad we were wrong, because we need some help around here. No one expects me to do very well, do they? Large numbers of Borg are transporting down to the Vega colony. They're building devices that are shielded by force fields for unknown purposes. My team is pinned down, and the Borg are capturing the colonists. We need more phasers down here pronto. Do captains say words like pronto? I guess this captain does. Captain Kelly, he certainly does. Bring an away team down here on the double. When I arrive, I expect you to check in with me. Hey, who's ordering me around? What's higher, a captain or a commander? It's probably a commander. Or is it? Because then, like, sub-commanders lower than a captain? Oh, I don't know. Right, well, beam down. Choose my away team. I can either have Thalassa or I can have Thalassa. And I actually seem to be getting shot. So let's deal with that one. Fire! Let's try that tactical thing that we had before. Ow! 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 Die! Die! I think it's a little unfair in the tutorial to get shot. Oh dear, my shield's gone yellow. To get shot while you do it now. How do I do something with that shield? If I click on it, does that help that? Oh, it's gone back green. Okay, so there you go. Clicking on shields does a good thing. Right, there's one of them. Let's get the other one. Fire! Torpedoes! Actually, its health goes down really fast, quickly, if I'm shooting from the right angle, but not, I guess, not if I'm shooting a shield which is actually quite strong. There you go, there's double phasers. Nah, Borg told me they weren't phased by anything, but they were wrong. Okay, so how do I beam down? Ow! How do I beam down to the colony then? I suppose the colony is on the planet, so let's head towards the planet? Is that logical or is that stupid? Ops! What's ops? Incoming message. Hey! Let's have the conversation that we had before and tell me about the stuff that you told me in the past. And again, I can only choose Thalassa, so hey, let's do it. Well, dudes and dudettes, I hope you have enjoyed this little introduction to Star Trek Online. I certainly have. I did nerd out a little bit when I beamed through the transporter. Yeah, just like that, and then shot some stuff. We will indeed continue this mission another time. If you've enjoyed it, then please do hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you've got any tips for me or ideas, then I'm more than happy to hear them, as I am a novice in this rather cool little geeky, nerdy, Trekkie world. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.